오늘도 해리포터를 아주 재미있게 해봅시다. 어디까지 했냐?
Revelio.
싸움도 말려야 되고 해도 가야 되고 비스킷이 잡혀있는 저기로 한번 가봅시다. 여기 뭐야? 여기 갔잖아. 또 가 여기를. 아씨 난리 났네. 여기 또 가야 되네. 다 마무리했는데 또 생겼을 거 아니에요. 너무 쓰레기 같아요. 저번에 다 잡았는데 여기.
Poachers. Garnet was right then. I'd better be careful.
You'll need to be quicker than
Stupefied.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio! That's the best you can do. Incendio! Incendio!
Glacius.
Potato! Incendio!
To get my claws out. Revelio. Accio.
Incendio! Too slow.
Ascender.
Incendio! Bringo!
Arresto momentum. Descender. Depulsor. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
아하, 저번에 이거 했었는데요.
Alohomora.
이거 다시 다 살아나니까 좀 짜증나긴 한다.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
뭐야 이게.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garnet, shall we?
된 거야? 된 거라고. 모르겠어요. 됐으면 된 거겠지 뭐. 배불러. 조짓고 피곤하고 배고프고. 나이 났다잉. 하다가 끄고 자야 될 수도 있을 것 같아요. 자꾸 일어나서 저거 먹고 저녁을 못 먹지 않을까. 저녁은 따로.
Dear Biscuit. Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her
이
dancing
무조건 첫 번째 거
evenings.
고르는 게 정답이
Such
아니구나.
joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
That is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
와우. 자, 다음 미션은 싸움을 많이 해야 될 것 같아요. 아까 의심하는 그 친구가 한 명 있었어. 나와의 친구의 관계 속에서 질투를 느끼고 있는 그런 학생이 있었단 말이에요.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
본 이상 지나칠 수가 없죠. 풀려버렸어. 아, 피부스 웃는 거 봐.
Revelio.
다들 안 계셔.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
하품하는 가구인, 연기를 내뿜는 가구의 석상은 마법에 걸린 것처럼 보일 수도 있지만 사실은 푸푸푸푸 학생 휴게실의 굴뚝입니다. 그렇게.
Revelio. Accio.
밤바라밤밤밤.
Revelio.
일단은 메인 퀘스트를 하나 해줘야 될 것 같아요. 천문학 수업에 출석해보자. 출석을 해야 할 것 같아. 그 전에 여기 있는 퀘스트를 하나를 깨줄까? 저것들 좀 깨자. 메인 퀘스트 깨기 전에 좀 깨야 될 것 같아요. 왜냐면 저게 시간 순대로 저렇게 가는 것 같아가지고 좀 깨줘야 할 것 같아. 오늘은 좀 퀘스트를 위주로 깨고, 그 다음에 퀘스트 깨고,
I really should look into
지금 마치자 이거.
Gillyweed, although I still need to swim.
Going for a swim?
Goodness no, though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
뭐가 있을까요? 인어 동굴이 있다고?
Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Revelio. Lumos.
Confringo!
Lum. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Revelio.
유물이 있구만.
What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this.
여기 가면 바로 가겠지? 워프 놔두고 뭐하러 이쪽으로 오냐?
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
오, 나이스 나이스 하고요. 가봅시다. 저쪽으로 해가지고. 아, 또 그거구나. 이 플레이 또 하는 거구나, 게임을.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone who's caught?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until. Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
덤벼, 임마.
Accio!
야, 씨, 뭐야, 저거 뭐야.
Yes!
Accio.
아!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio!
오십이다, 씨.
That was sensational. Accio!
넌 빠졌어, 임마. 내렸다,
What
이건.
was I thinking?
Accio.
빠이어. 내 이겼지롱.
How am I to top that? That settles
맵
it.
꼬라지를
then.
봐야, 맵 꼬라지를, 씨. 꼬라지를 보세요.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
건방지구만.
Revelio.
자, 이제 다음 퀘스트로. 저기로 옮겨보세요.
You know I hate being left out.
Revelio.
Too well. And you know I like a good cauldron cake. Rascal, going without.
Aloha Mora.
얘들아, 잠시 여는 거 봤니?
Revelio.
대박이지?
Aloha Mora.
여기도 있어. 오. 샤 교수님께 최근 전체 이상 현상에 대한 투구를 해주셔서 감사합니다. 출판하고 싶은 지도책에 완벽하게 추가할 수 있을지도 모르겠습니다. 귀하가 제출해주신 자료 또는 관련 연구를 출판물에 포함하기로 결정한다면 연락을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. MPN 가르네이루스.
Levioso.
갈게요. 죄송해요. 학대 아니에요, 학대 아니야. 그냥 학대 아니야, 학대 아니야. 내가 잘못 눌렀어. 어?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a
꼭
bit
5학년
clear.
이상인 학생이
Are you
도움이래.
familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years aren't taught.
And you're a third year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it.
의상을
Would you
찾아달라.
get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
아이 뭐 도둑질 해달라는 거 뭐야 이거?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There,
직관적이구만.
you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Revelio.
어씨.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
디펄스 하니까 열렸네. 아 저렇게 생긴 홈이 다 디펄스구나.
Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Defender. Defender. Glacius. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Arresto Momentum Sendo. Lumos. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
와우.
Revelio.
이게 이렇게 하는 거구만.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
이게 뭐야?
Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
와우. 이게 되네. 이게 돼? 아니, 올라가시오.
Revelio. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Depulso. Accio. Defendo. Depulso. Accio. Accio.
타고 있는 와중에 못해.
Accio. Revelio.
아, 이거 왜 못 끼겠지?
Accio. Flipendo. Accio.
설마. 아, 이게 아닌데.
Accio. Accio.
아씨. 아씨. 아, 왜 이렇게 된단 말이야? 아,
Accio. Expelliarmus Repulsor. Accio.
아씨, 진짜 모르겠는데요. 안 되잖아. 아씨, 모르겠어.
Accio. Accio.
아, 저 두 칸밖에 안 돼. 아, 씨.
Arresto Momentum. Accio.
아, 모르면 힘들어.
Accio. Defendo. Defendo. Glacier.
Seal. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
오우 씨, 드디어 잡았다 이씨.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a man. This must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable.
개 힘드네
I
진짜.
wonder if Sophronia wants to see this.
개 힘들어. 아, 리셋하고 당겨서 옆으로 밀면 한 개만 떨어짐. 아, 그래요? 아, 그래요? 아, 한 개만 떨어지는구나. 아, 씨, 나 몰랐네, 씨. 어거지로 깼네, 어거지로 깼어, 씨. 아, 너무 집중해서 채팅을 못 봤어. 죄송해요.
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Siblings and I have all been sorted into different houses.
All of my siblings have gone on.
자, 천문학 수업에 참석해 봅시다. 천문학 수업 가자. 밤에 수업하는구나. 천문학 수업은. 롯데월드
And your
무슨.
reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in
이게
mind,
다양한
please take
교수들이
your
많이
telescopes.
있어.
Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
천망대에 갈 거래. 재밌겠다. 추워 추워.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
오이? 오이? 내 걸 쓰라고? 내 거 써. 그런
Here,
느낌이야.
I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
아, 위로 미는 거구나. 난 휠을 계속 위로 하고 있었어.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past.
씨알도
Look
먹히지
only to the
않죠.
astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
강요하고 있어.
Dismissed.
그래서 뭘 배운 것이 나는?
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow
호그
for the
스미스가
rest
또
of
사야
term.
되는 건가?
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
그래요. 보관실에 망원경을 찾아봅시다.
How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Confringo! Rebellion!
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these
천문표가 있어서 그걸로
astronomy
배를
tables
받구나.
for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am
얘도 막
glad to hear
주겠다,
it.
이제
Should be
퀘스트.
a stellar night for it.
갑시다, 갑시다.
Revelio. The perfect night for
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Something
Yes,
else.
What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone
야,
than...
찾아온 사람들
Well,
그렇게 얘기하지 마.
they are cowards.
두세
Let
배로
us get
갚을
moving while
생각을
the stars are
해야지.
still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Yes, shall we? Shall we look around together? Okay.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
따로스?
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Revelio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Revelio.
Just not as tidy as I expected.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere
성수가
along
따로
the
있는 게
castle
아니었어?
wall.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless.
우주의
Always
만물을
something new
어떻게
being discovered.
거스르냐 사람이.
They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio.
상사 욕조. 아무도 기억하지 못할 정도로 오랜 세월에 폐쇄된 욕조. 수십 년 전에 공부에 너무 집착한 나머지 잘 씻지 않는 학생들을 쫓아다니도록 마법에 걸었던 욕조라는 소문이 무성합니다. 야, 잘 안 씻는 사람들 타겟팅으로 이런 거 했구나. 야, 저
Revelio.
아씨, 알겠어.
Revelio. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the...
저기 있다. 저기 있다. 저기 있다. 저 어떻게 가냐? 아, 여기서 저 배우는구나. 찾았어. 찾아버렸어. 아, 이게
The
그거구나.
constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
대박. 검은 고자리. 이렇게 이렇게 봐야 되는 거구만.
I was right about the
아,
tables.
이 저거
They really
용도를
are
알았다 이제.
gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother
Thank you very
returning it.
much.
You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
I'll see you soon. 아, 재능 포인트 하나 더 얻었어요. 저 풀고 장비 다시 정리하고 우선 일단은 쉬었다가 5시부터 다시 합시다. 아, 나 여행 갔다 와서 졸립다. 됐고요. 컬렉션까지 보고 잠깐 쉬었다 갑시다. 이제 못 찾겠어. 설정에서 세이브하고 게임 저장하고 다시 올게요. 5시나 6시쯤에